Now the warrior robots in disguise are in their own action-packed Transformer comic, on sale now from Marvel Comics.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special video showcase we're going to once again be returning to the Marvel UK Transformers comic. What we're going to do for the first couple of minutes or so is a very quick review, flicking from cover to cover, stopping at anything that's interesting like letters, pages, adverts and fact files. After that we'll come back to the beginning, I'll zoom in for you, be nice and quiet, and then you've got to, if you want to, the opportunity to read the comic for yourselves. As you can see, we're up to issue 208. This originally came out on the 11th of March 1989 and it was 35 pence. So we are back to the Underbase story, which of course is an American one written by Bob Budiansky, and what's happened is the Starscream has dropped off Buster Wiki in the middle of nowhere with a transponder or a whatever you want to call it tracker, which is going to call the Autobots directly, and of course by doing that the Autobots come to aid him, but unbeknownst to the Autobots, Scorponok and Ratbat, so the two different Decepticon forces who are on Earth, are just a few miles away, and of course they use this and take the initiative as a trap. An ensuing battle then starts off, and then in the meantime, again, it's all a ploy by Starscream. He's off into space to go and find the Underbase. And they pretty much start to realise this here, that obviously Starscream has tricked and duped them both into fighting each other while he shoots off to get the Underbase. Right, I know people like to read these letters pages, so I'm going to say pause and hold it right there. And then you, of course, can read them if you want. Right, there's also now a calendar there, which is an old comic. That's what it says, Transformers Classic Covers Calendar. That was, I think, from the Scraplets one way back. And then we've got the continuation of the story here. As you can see, they've called a truce and they've decided they need to go after Starscream. But is it too late? Because he's gone up and he's started to absorb some power from the Underbase. They blast him off just before he can absorb what they think is all the power, but unbeknownst to them, he has in fact absorbed some of the power from them. You can read that for yourself in a second. In the meantime, the B story is still Action Force, which is G.I. Joe to the rest of the world, and it's just a few pages. With regards to the other little comic strip there, I know people like to read that. There's Combat Collins, you can pause and read that. And then we've got an advert on the back. I think this is the last advert used where they use actual artists' impressions of the figures. And as you can see, there's a couple of errors with the Target Masters. And there are the Decepticon ones. Right, that's the very quick review. Now, if you'd like to read this for yourself, you can perhaps slow the speed down to 0.5. But in the meantime, I'd suggest definitely muting your microphone because there may be some background noise you don't want to hear. And what you've got now is the opportunity, if you like, to read the comic for yourself. I'm going to be nice and quiet, and here we go. Okay, this concludes issue 208. Next issue in a couple of days.